Alright guys, another day, another week, another video. We're gonna work on finishing where we left off with the battery stuff. I got the lugs, we got all the rest of the components, and we're gonna get this finished for the rest of the battery relocation setup. So let's jump right on into it. I'm gonna put you on the tripod. We're gonna put the lugs on, and we're gonna get on right on with the moving on. All right, guys. All right. So lugs, cables, crimper. So I ordered this off of Amazon. Really cheap. All you do is you put your lug in there. Come on, it won't stay on there. Alright, so all you do is you put your lug, you hold it up, put your lug in there with your cable in there, you let it back down on it, and you smack it with a hammer. And it sets it, it crimps it. The more you smack it with a hammer, the more it crimps it. That's all there is to that. So I'm gonna have to, I want to try to do the ground one in there so I don't have to take it back off. But this one we can take off. I forgot to tighten it down. We're gonna see about doing this without taking it apart. Hey, drink. All right, there we go. We got heat shrink. All right, take it, put it in there. There you go, crimped in there, but we're gonna flip it over and crimp it again. So it's really good and crimped. It's still a little loose. Alright. There you go. Take a heat shrink. Slide it on up there, kind of like so. Then take a good old heat gun. Just like that. Heat shrinked. Now you got a battery cable. There we go. Battery cables. Anybody can do this at home. Not all that. It's not hard at all. Now that's done. Now we gotta go up front. Put on the bulkhead. This is gonna suck because I kind of can't give y'all such a great angle. But I'll pop the camera out of there. Basically, we're just gonna take it, put the other end of the battery cable onto the lug, onto the bulkhead, and we're gonna mount the bulkhead right in here, so the way the cable's still out of the way. Probably do it right in there. Cable will be out of the way of everything still, and then we just gotta pop the fuse box off, rerun a new cable for the alternator, and a new cable for the starter. So let's get on into it, get to mounting this bulkhead. Alright, so I got the holes drilled for the bulkhead. I'm about to use my last two 10 or quarter 20 riv nuts. I'm gonna have to order some more. So that's how we're gonna mount it down. It's with the riv nuts. Looks like I'm gonna have to go up a size. 1 second, guys. Alright, there we go. Riv nuts are in the hole. Alright. You know how it goes. Now with it being on the bulkhead, you won't be able to use a ratchet or anything. You see how close they are, so you'll have to do it with a wrench. Alright, there you have it, guys. Fully installed. Ready for the first cable. Coming from the battery. Put that on. That'll be that for now. Now, You gotta make sure you do not forget your alternator wire. Do not forget that, because if you don't, your battery's gonna die. So we're gonna work on making an alternator wire and a fuse box wire. I can't do the starter wire until I put the transmission all back in. I can't do that until I fix the shifter mount. If you remember, it's broke. So, all right, guys. Let me. All right, guys. What's up? So, it's another day. I did as much as I could on that engine harness, as much as I could with it, figuring it out. I couldn't figure much out. I still got to download some PDFs to figure out how it runs. So, in the meantime, figured we start today out in the car. Alright, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get rid of all that junk. All of that junk. That junk. Come on, focus. There we go. That junk. Everything over there and under there that we do not need. We're even gonna get rid of the dash. We're just gonna keep the cluster. So we're gonna keep. We're gonna make our own new switch panel. We're gonna make a bigger one because I have. Oh come on! I don't want to focus. There we go. So these are LED lit toggle switches. They light up on the ends of them. They're on-off switches, so we can set up lights, fuel, and whatever else we need for these two. I also got three-way switches, on, off, off, or on, off, on, three-way switches. These are gonna be our new window switches, so we can finally get the rear windows up. Whoop, whoop, wrong way. So we can finally get the rear windows up, connect up the rear window motors and all that, so we can get the two rear windows up. Still gotta get two new doors because they gutted them. And I can't put window regulators back in them, and there's no glass. So figure that out. Next item. I got two more cable lugs so I can finish the starter wire once I figure out how everything runs. And I gotta go up there later after I do the interior harness. After we do the interior harness, we gotta do that. I also got another pack of riv nuts, quarter 20, 100 of them. So yeah, there we go. Focused. Focus. Yeah, quarter 20 riv nuts. All right. So that's it with the new parts. That's it for the new parts. So now, what we're gonna get into is we're gonna pull the dash out, pull the steering wheel off, and start stripping it. I'm gonna reuse the factory fuse panel. So we're gonna be doing some soldering, some heat shrinking, and stuff like that, so I can reuse the pins. All I need to do is reuse the pins. I've got every bit of wire I need to rewire. And then we're gonna gut out everything that we don't need. Like, I'm gonna strip out all this factory wire because we really don't need it. We really don't need all that factory wire because I've got, like I said, I've got all new wire, and we're gonna color code it black, red, you know, whatever we need, black, red, ground, green. I got all that stuff, and we're gonna new pinouts, new everything. Y'all will see as we get into the video. So let's get into it. Start tearing this dash out. Alright guys, I forgot to turn the camera on. I already took off the steering wheel, so that's out of the way. Alright, so I'm gonna turn on the GoPro. Oh, it's on. Alright, we're gonna start recording on it. Alright, so we got the GoPro going, got the camera going. Let's start digging into this thing. So I'm gonna start off with taking the switch panel off that they've created. See that janky wire, Joe? That ain't how you wire a car. See that crap? Like, what is this? That connector even fell off. Like, it's just trash. Just trash. Give y'all a good close up of the janky wire. Like, I think this is to the fuel pump because it runs and goes back and it goes back that way. Yeah. And then, like, what is this? What is this for? Like, that's a 3-way toggle, but that's an on-off, not spring return. That's an on-off toggle. That's an on-off toggle. Like, I don't even know what any of this goes to. That ain't even wired up. I don't even know what this switch goes to. Yeah, it's just yeah, this blue wire. Hey, look, it don't go to nothing. So yeah, that's why we're doing the harness and the interior harness. I am going to hold on to the flashers so I can activate the 4-ways. And I'm gonna keep the harness for it in the car too. Goodbye. I think that was a good solid 15 pounds. Alright guys, it's the next day. Battery died on the camera yesterday, but y'all really didn't miss anything all that fun or nothing. I was literally just separating wire harnesses and stripping wire. So far this is what we got done. That big old pile of mess, and we still got more to go. We come in here and I'm gonna show you where we're at now. As you can see, there's more wire, but we still got to strip all this out. Yep, all that out. And there's still wires in here we gotta strip out. Like, we gotta take all this out that we don't need. And there's a whole lot of other stuff that we don't need, like the sun wires. We're getting there, guys, we're getting there. But we have simplified the harness to the back. Pretty sure that goes to the fuel pump because it goes through the firewall right there. Yep. I'll have to climb under the car and see where that goes. I got rid of both door light switches off of that side. I've got to get rid of the 2 off of this side. We're here. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, guys. It's just time to get back into it. Keep stripping. Alright guys, so the car went on a very pesky diet. That's all that we're going to leave in there. That all goes to the steering, the turn signal stalk, and the headlights, the key switch, and the cluster. And then that stuff goes back for the fuel sending. And there's something else. But I'm not sure about that. But yeah, hefty diet, guys. Making it right. So that's everything that came out of it. Look at all that mess. Anybody want some spaghetti? Did the ABS delete? So guys, we're gonna get back to I'm gonna go in here, wrap the wire back up, re-loom it all, and prepare, or just get prepared, and then I'm probably gonna work on the engine bay some more, because now I've got to order a fuse block. Order a fuse block for the car, and it'll be here next day. So yeah, gotta work tomorrow. So we'll get on in it in this video, and we'll see you back on Friday, which for me will be Friday. For you guys, I don't know which day it'll be. All right.